Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to another Computer Science 9618 lecture for AS level, and we were discussing section 3 hardware, and today we are going to start section number 3.2, that is logic gates and logic circuits. Now this is exactly the same as your chapter number 10 from O levels, Boolean logic. You have the basic gate symbol, the AND gate, where output is 1 only if all the inputs are 1. We have the OR gate where output is 1 if any of the inputs is 1. Then we have the NOT gate where output is the opposite of whatever the input is. Then we have the NAND gate, which is basically output is the opposite of AND gate, and the NOR gate where output is the opposite of OR gate. And then we have the exclusive OR gate or the XOR gate where output is 1 if any one but not all the inputs are 0. Like if you have 0 0 or 1 1, the output would be 0, otherwise it would always be 1. Then we have the concept that NAND gate can be used to represent all other gates. If you combine two AND gates and AND gates like this, it would turn out to be an AND gate, or it would give you the similar result or the similar output as an AND gate. If you join three OR gates in this triangular structure, you are going to get the output of an OR gate, and if you short the two inputs of a NAND gate together, you are going to get a NOT gate. So this is how you can use NAND gate to create the three basic gates. Given that if you don't have the components available for these gates, but you have the components available for NAND gates, you can use them to create circuits like these. Then we have creating logic gates from scenarios. For example, you're given this scenario: a gas fire has a safety circuit made up of logic gates. It generates an alarm in response to certain conditions. These are the conditions. The output is 1. X equals to 1 is generated under these conditions. The first condition is gas pressure is correct. We'll have to search it up in the conditions column. Gas pressure is correct means the value of G should be 1. So G and carbon monoxide level is too high. Carbon monoxide level is too high means C0 or C0. So G and C0 or carbon monoxide level is correct, that is C, and gas leak is detected means L0. So we can write it like this: G is 1 and C is not 1, or C is 1 and L is not 1, or we can simply shorten it up like G dot C bar plus C dot L bar. And then finally we can use this expression to create our logic circuit easily, just like this. This is G and C0, and this is C and L0, and finally they are connected with the OR gate. Tip: even if the examiner hasn't asked to make a logic statement, make one with a pencil or do it in rough so that it is easier to convert the scenario into a logic circuit. Then we have the next thing we can have in our exam is to create logic circuit from a logic expression. You'll be given a logic expression like this. First of all, you can write it in a you'll be given a logic statement, and you can first of all convert it into a logic expression like this in mathematical form, and then you can use it to create your logic circuit, or you can do it directly as well. It's totally up to you. The last thing we have is how to create a logic expression or a logic circuit from a truth table. You'll be given a truth table like this. The first step is always to check whether the output column contains less ones or less zeros. Over here there are 1 2 3 4 5 zeros and 3 ones. So first of all, that means the number of ones are less, so we are going to put ticks like this on the number of 1 outputs. This would be your first step. Then what you are going to do is, wherever the output column shows 1 or 0, like over here we have chosen 1, convert the very first line into a logic expression. Our first line is this, where A is 0, B is 1 and C is 0. I have separated it over here as well. Now how can I write it as a logic expression? Over here it's a naught because a is 0, then I have a b, and then I have a c naught. And what do I write between these? I would write and I would apply AND gate between these three always. If the output column is having 1, if then between these inputs we are going to apply the AND gate. So you can simply write it like this as well, then convert the rest of the one output into logic expressions too. Like for the second one we have A, B and C naught, and for the third one we have A and B and C. So basically it is going to be A naught and B and C naught. Then we have, I'll just put a dot instead of this. Then we have A dot B dot C. Now between these three brackets we are going to apply OR gate like this, and this here is our complete expression, logic expression for this truth table, and we can easily use it to draw our logic circuit. Yes, it would be a bit messy, it would be a little long, but you have to deal with it. Now if the output column has less number of zeros, like in this table there are 2 zeros and 6 ones, then we would go for 0 outputs in this case. And we are going to convert the first line into a logic expression. Over here this is A bar, B bar and C bar, or A naught, B naught and C naught. Now if the output column we are considering is having a 0, then between the inputs we apply the OR gate, and outside the bracket we apply the AND gate. Like this is the first 0 output, or the first line where output is 0, which we are considering, so we write it as A bar or B bar or C bar, or A bar plus B bar plus C bar. Then the second one is the last line where A, B and C both are, all three of them are on, so that means A plus B plus C. And between these two brackets we are going to apply the AND gate or a dot. And now that you have the expression for it, you can simply use it to draw your circuit. Now okay, so this process, if you have the output as 0 and you are applying OR gate between the inputs and AND gate outside the bracket, is known as product of sum. And this situation where you have the 1 as the output, you are applying AND gate between the inputs and OR gate outside the bracket, is known as sum of products. And this is the 0 output one is known as product of sums. Now it's okay if you can't remember these names, they are not directly related to your syllabus, just slight hint. Anyways, that's all you need to know for your section 3.2. Basically you know everything for section 3.2 already from your O levels chapter number 10, but if you would like a more detailed breakthrough of this, then I would recommend you to go down and watch my video for section number 10 of O levels. It basically they're the same. If you have any questions, you can comment them below, I'll definitely reply. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and share it with your friends as well. I'll see you guys in the next lecture. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.